became a first-time mommy. Congrats! But you forgot how to speak to your man. Girl, I'm about to remind you how to communicate properly so you guys can nail this parenting thing, okay? Because it is hard, okay? It is hard, and you need to be able to communicate with him, okay? Do not feel guilty. Stop letting all the mom guilt rush over your body. That is your partner. That is your man. That person is there to support you. I'm about to remind you how to talk to your man, so let's get right into this video, okay?
Wish you were as big as I wish you were as big as I wish you were as big as
First of all, it is okay that you feel like you're being naggy, like you don't want to ask for help, like it's just the whole world is falling down on your shoulders. It's okay. I get it. I've been there, okay? I became a first-time mommy last year, and I felt like I was just asking for way too much, when in reality, I really wasn't. And in reality, you aren't either. Tip number 1, ask for help. Ask for help. Stop making it seem like it's almost a chore for your partner to wash the pumps, to put the breast milk in the freezer, to go defrost the breast milk, to go change the baby, to bring you the baby, to do any of those things and so many other things on the list of having a newborn. Girl, ask for help and just ask, okay? He cannot read your mind. Guys cannot read your mind. You gotta stop holding it in. Stop holding it in and just say it out loud. Let it out. Just tell him what you're thinking. If you know your man is a gamer, okay, and he's about to hop on the game, catch him before he hops on the game. Catch him, okay? You gotta say these things out loud. You got to say them out loud because they do not know what is going on in your pretty little head, okay? They do not know. They're in their own little space, okay? All the time, all the time. So if you want something washed, like your pumps, or you want something done, or you want them to throw in a load of laundry, whatever the case is, catch them before they start the game. Or catch them before they start anything, because once they're in the middle of something, you gonna have to wait, okay? It's like, could you imagine you're in the middle of doing your makeup, or you're in the middle of cooking, or you're in the middle of like getting your nails done or something, and your man hits you up and he's like, I need this done, can you do it right now? You're gonna be like, no, I can't do this right now, but I got you later, you know what I mean? Like, be really specific with what you want them to do, okay? You got to communicate literally everything you want them to do. Like, example, hey babe, I know you're about to start a game right now, but I'm really stressed out and I could really use some help. Could you please wash the dishes? I'll feel a little bit better if there's no dishes in the sink. Can you please just do them before you play your game? And then, go ahead and do your own thing. And then if he's a nice guy, he'll be like, oh yeah, totally, like I got you, fine, like I'll do it right now. And then he can go do whatever he wants. Or if he's about to go run an errand, ask him to take the baby with him. Ask him to take the baby with him. The baby's changed, the baby's clean, the baby's fed. Give him a bottle, give him a little to-go bag, for the baby. Let them go. Let him take the baby, okay? So communicate literally everything. Say everything out loud. Be like, babe, I know you're about to go. Another example, babe, I know you're about to go to Home Depot. Do you mind taking the baby with you? I know you're about to go to Home Depot. Do you mind taking the baby with you? I've had a really stressful day. Work was a lot today. My body's exhausted. I could use that time to take a nap or do the laundry. So do you mind just taking the baby? And he'll probably take the baby, because why wouldn't he? You asked so nicely. You told him exactly what you're gonna do in that time frame that he's giving you. You're gonna go take a nap. You're gonna go do this. You're gonna go do the dishes, whatever. Honestly, you should take a nap, girl. You should probably sit down. You didn't even score your phone. Do something fun, okay? If he got the baby, don't worry about the baby. Tip number 2, keep your guy involved. Keep him involved in everything you are doing. When you're pumping, let him know. Be like, babe, I'm about to pump. Like, do you mind getting my bottles? Do you mind getting my breast pumped? Do you mind taking the milk that you just pumped and putting it in the fridge? Let him be involved in this stuff. Let him be involved in this new experience. Like, mom, you're a first-time mom, but like, you need help and he's right there. So ask for help. Let him be involved. Let him be a part of everything you're doing. If you're doing some of the baby laundry, babe, do you like this little shirt? Or do you like this little bib? Whatever it is, keep him involved. It'll make him feel good. It'll make him feel like he's not just like a dude. He's just there to like help here and there. If you're keeping them involved, he'll probably be happier, and your guys' relationship will just be better too if you're keeping him involved in like all the new baby stuff. It's exciting for him too, but he doesn't really know how to be that excited if you don't really share anything with him, if you're not keeping him in the loop of all the stuff you're doing. Even if you think like he's not gonna care, tell him anyway. Tell him anyway, because it's kind of his decision if he's gonna care or not, right? Like, that's on him. Don't make those assumptions. Don't make those assumptions that he doesn't care. Keep this guy involved. Let him know what's happening. Tell him that the baby had an explosive diaper that day and it was the most disgusting thing ever. Gross. Okay? He'll laugh. You guys will have that sharing moment because you kept him involved. He's in the loop. He knows what's happening. Whether you're a working mom or stay-at-home mom, things happen while you're at work, when you're pumping. Things happen when you're at home. A lot of things happen when you're at home with baby. Share those things. Keep him involved. It'll make you guys so much stronger. You guys get to bond over all these baby things. It's exciting. It's new. It's fresh. So be sure to keep him involved. I promise you, it'll help. It'll definitely help because you're all up in your head and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna tell him. Like, he probably doesn't care, or like you feel so alone. But you have someone who's right there and is probably willing to listen, even if he's like, you know, even if you feel like he doesn't care, just tell him. Just tell him. Okay, that's not for you to assume that he doesn't care. That makes no sense. Stop doing that. Okay, stop doing that. Because so many of us do that. We're like, oh, like, he doesn't care. Like, why would I tell him? Why would I tell him that the baby had an explosive diaper and peed all over me 4 times today? Why would he care? Girl, because that's your guys' baby. It's your baby. Be excited about it. I mean, you know, it's an experience. It's a new experience. So enjoy it. Keep him involved, okay? Tip number 3, mom guilt. Girl, I get it. Trust me, I get it. The mom guilt just washes all over your body and your man doesn't get it, okay? He does not understand. You can explain to him a bajillion times what mom guilt is and he's still not gonna really get it because dads don't really get that. At least I don't know any dads that like feel like guilty on a regular basis. Like moms wake up and you're like, I could have done this, and this better. Insane. It's not even fair how our brains work. But girl, stop feeling that mom guilt about asking your partner for things and communicating things with your partner and keeping him involved. Stop feeling guilty about that stuff. It makes no sense. Why would you feel guilty about a beautiful moment that you guys could share together or something that he could help you with? Why would you feel guilty? It makes no sense. I understand that we feel guilty. It's just how our brains work, but try to move past that. Try to move past that. It's not benefiting you and it's not benefiting him. And it's not benefiting you guys as a family, as a unit, as a household. It's not benefiting you in any single way for you to just be like, oh my God, I feel so horrible today. Like, I really wish my partner could have helped me a little bit more today, but I didn't tell him about it. I didn't say anything to him about it. I didn't ask him if he could wash my pumps, even though I had the longest day ever. I didn't ask him if he could take the baby out on a walk today so I could just get 20 minutes to myself. Girl, why would you feel guilty about stuff like that? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Stop feeling guilty about things you don't need to feel guilty about. It's okay. It's okay to have that mom guilt. I think it's very natural. I think all of us just kind of have it, unfortunately. But be cautious about it. Be very cautious about the mom guilt and try not to think about it so much. Really try not to think about it because the more you think about it and all the little negative things that pop into your little head, stop. It's not fair. It's not fair. He's there to help you and you need it. Girl, you need a nap. Or you just need to sit down and scroll on your phone. Give yourself a mental break. He's there to help. He's not just like a cute little dad, you know? He's there to help you. Let him help you. Ask him to help you. Keep him involved. Stop feeling guilty about those things. It's so ridiculous. You know you feel guilty about asking your partner things you shouldn't feel guilty about. It don't make no sense. It does not make any sense. 0. None. Stop doing it. Stop it. An example of mom guilt that you've probably already felt a lot of times, way more than you'd like to admit, way more than I would like to admit, is when you hand your partner the baby and now you're in your head about your partner being with the baby. What? Why are we so worried? Like, there's not a single reason that we should really be worried about our husbands and our partners with the baby, but we do. You're over there trying to relax, you know, scrolling on your phone, doing whatever you're doing, and all you can think about is what if? No! Stop thinking what if. The baby is fine, okay? Did you make sure that he had diapers, wipes, a change of clothes, and some milk, food, or snacks, whatever? Yes? Then he's good, and he's fine. let him be, let him go with the baby wherever they went, okay? To the park, to the museum, to wherever they went. Try and relax, okay? Stop letting your mom guilt eat you alive. That one's a big one. Way too many of us send our partners away with the baby to relax, and then we just don't. Because you're all up in your head, and you're thinking all sorts of crazy things that don't even make any sense. All the what ifs. Stop, relax, meditate, listen to some music. I've got a play on my channel that says coloring pages. Go hit that playlist and go let it play. And it's just how I've been dealing with my postpartum anxiety and depression. How I've been dealing with my postpartum anxiety. It's literally just me coloring in like very pretty aesthetic ways. Okay, check those videos out. I put fun music on them and just relax or listen to whatever you want to listen to. But if you're not sure what to listen to, go check out those videos. I'll be sure to put the playlist at the end of this video, so check that out, okay? Those are my 3 tips on how you can be better communicating with your partner when it comes to postpartum, okay? There are so many more tips we can talk about, and if you guys want me to make another video on it, please let me know down in the comments. And please share your experiences with your mom guilt, with you trying to communicate and it just went bad, and you trying to get your man involved and he just doesn't, he's not getting it, okay? I want to hear these funny stories. But understand that you are not asking for too much. Understand that you are not asking for too much when it comes to asking your partner for help, okay? Whether he's your partner, your husband, your baby daddy, whatever the case is, ask for help, communicate, let them know. Don't ask for help when he's in the middle of the game. He's gonna be annoyed, okay? He's gonna be annoyed. Make sure you're communicating with him, and I mean over communicate. Like, say it all out loud, and that might be annoying to you, but look, guys just don't think the way we do. Simple as that. They don't think the way we do, and we don't think the way they do. Simple, okay? We're not gonna get into all the nitty gritty there, but they don't think like us, and we don't think like them. Simple, simple, simple. Be sure you're over communicating with all the things you need, okay? Let him know. Let him know. You gotta talk to him. He's not a mind reader. He doesn't know what's happening in your pretty little head, girl. You gotta talk to him. Talk to him, talk to him, talk to him, okay? Nothing bad is gonna happen out of it, okay? At least I hope not. At least I hope not. If he's a good supportive partner, he will get it done. He will 100% get it done, and you should not be ashamed of asking. You shouldn't be so anxious about asking. I know we naturally do, because I don't know, we're women, and it's just in our biology somehow, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So be sure you're communicating and keep that man involved, okay? Number 2 is keeping him involved. Let him be a part of things, even if you don't think they're important. It'll make you feel so much better, and it's a way of communicating as well. There's so many different ways to communicate, okay? Speaking verbally, and then just keeping him involved in everything that's going on. It's a bonding moment. You guys are sharing things. You have a brand new little baby, or you got multiple little babies. You still gotta be involved. You still gotta talk to each other. You still gotta let each other know what's up. You know what I mean? So be sure you're keeping him involved in stuff. Tell him to take the babies to the doctors, okay? Tell him to take them. Every now and then, it will not be the end of the world if he takes them to the doctor instead of you. It will not be the end of the world if he takes them to the doctor instead of you, okay? Because a lot of us are the ones taking our babies to the doctors, but girl, go get your nails done in that time frame, or just sit down, take a nap, don't do anything, and be like, babe, I need you to take them, okay? So keep them involved in everything that's going on. You might have a pretty little calendar that has all the stuff for all the kids' stuff and all the appointments. Look, I have a husband, and he looks at the calendar here and there. It's like 50-50, maybe even like 20-80. No, I'm gonna give him 50-50. He looks, but it's not like he always looks and remembers, and he doesn't understand all the colors, even though if I tell him a million times, all right, what color goes with what? But just tell him again. Tell him again. I know you might sound like you're repeating yourself a lot, but who cares? Who cares? You have to get over it. You have to get over it. That brings me to number 3, mom guilt. Okay, number 3 was mom guilt. Get over it. Get over it. Okay, it's not gonna help you. It's not gonna help your kids. It's not gonna help your relationship. Try and get over the mom guilt, because you sitting there assuming that he doesn't care, that you're in this all by yourself, that you just want him to be more involved. How is he supposed to know all those things if you're just keeping them in your pretty little head, girl? Stop that. Stop it. No. Do better. Do better. You can. We just don't. And that's why I wanted to chit chat with you today about this, because I know you forgot how to properly communicate with your man. And now's the time to really be communicating with your man. You got a baby. You got a whole nother person that you guys both need to be taken care of, okay? It's not just you. So keep him involved. Communicate. And stop feeling like you're a terrible mother for doing so. That makes no sense. So stop doing that. Okay, girl? I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope that you will take some of these tips, and I hope that you will over communicate with your man man, and I hope that you will keep him more involved, and I hope you will get over the mom guilt that washes over us on a regular basis. Let's try and work on that one. That one's a big one. Let's try and work on it. I hope you have a beautiful day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.
Wish you were